The bell teacher. A new student approached the Zen master and asked how he should prepare himself for his training. Think of me as a bell, the master explained. Give me a soft tap and you will get a tiny ping. Strike hard and you will receive a loud resounding peal. Can you please explain, Acharyaji, when the master says that you will receive a loud resounding peal? The master Jyoti is a deep and dangerous cave. He is renowned precisely because he is extraordinarily deep and dangerous. That's the attraction. Tourists flock because the cave is special. There is something exemplary, extraordinary about the cave. So they come to him. A lot of people. Most will look at the cave, be entertained, even be amazed, and will go back. And there would be some more enthusiastic, youthful seekers who will come right till the entrance. Peek a little, get a selfie or two, and return. After all, the cave is meant to regale you, refresh you. And you use the cave for that purpose. Even a little bit of closeness is refreshing. You see something new that adds to your value and experience. And the cave is definitely open for tourists. People throng. At 6 p.m. sharp, the sun sets. And the crowd recedes. The guard said, time up. And then once in a year, sometimes once in a decade, a lone ranger, a lone wolf, a solitary seeker, steals himself in. He is not allowed to. Not that the crave has prohibited him. The guards, the social system. It says, come, admire the cave from a distance, click your photos, pay your obeisance, and go away. No business coming closer than the official sanction. So sometime around midnight, this lone chap smuggles himself in. The entrance was fantastic in the daytime. In the night, it is prohibiting. Still, it has a certain charm. When the moonlight falls on the entrance, something within the young chap tells him he's not entering a cave. He's probably entering another dimension. So with a beating heart, in heavy breath, he enters. It's dark, unwelcoming. The ambience is very different, rather contrasted to how it was in the daytime and from a distance. Daytime it was alluring, from a distance it was charming. Within, dark, damp, dangerous. Goes in a few steps, then a few more, and then a few more. And it's getting more and more dark. And then there is an unfamiliar sound. The scary thing is that the sound is not even from the scary movies. It is extremely unfamiliar. It does not resemble any of the horrifying sounds the chap has ever heard. So, the fear tendency overpowers the love for adventure. He turns back and runs away. And once he has come back, he thanks his stars. He says, this could have been a final thrill. For a few days, he lives his usual normal life. But now he has seen something that cannot be unseen. Now he has gone to a place that he cannot forget. He is compelled to go again. And this time, he ventures a little deeper into the cave. And then again there are unfamiliar experiences. And he has to escape away. It becomes a kind of a pattern to run away and to find that you cannot remain away and come back. And every time you come back, you enter a little deeper into the cave. And the deeper you enter, the more horrifying is the experience. The more horrifying is the experience, the more is your escape velocity. Like a catapult being stretched more and more. Stretch the catapult, the stone travels with greater speed. Every time the chap arrives to his safe, warm and cozy room, he resolves to never to return to the cave. Never. He says, if needed, I'll go during the daytime like the ordinary folks. But no adventure is bigger than life, dear. And he does go to the cave a few times during the daytime, but every time he goes to the cave as a commoner and watches the proceedings and partakes, he feels more and more disgusted. He has started realizing that the way the people approach the cave is fundamentally absurd. You are just watching from outside that which needs to be experienced from the inside. And outside there is a lot of merrymaking and tamasha. Artificial fountains have been set up. There are stalls and canopies selling popcorns and balloons and joyrides. And all of that is happening around the cave. Within the cave there is a great emptiness. A great emptiness that is calling out and receiving no response. A great emptiness that is as eager to welcome as it is unwelcoming. This continues for weeks, then months, then years. And every successive adventure is deeper than the previous one. He even starts spending time inside. Once he didn't return for almost a week. And now, when he returns, even after he is back, he lives as if he is still inside. Then after many, many years, it so happened that he went in and didn't emerge for a month, then a couple of months, then 6 months. People searched for him and concluded that he must have died. They even went inside the cave to look for him, but the cave was very, very deep. They couldn't go till the very end. Till the point they probed, the young man was not found. And it was obvious that nobody could have gone beyond the point they had come to. So the conclusion was evident. The chap had died. But strangely, after the rescue mission was abandoned, one day he emerged from the cave. Now he lives among the people. Now he feels no need to compulsively go back again and again to the cave. But now he lives, eats, walks, breathes in a way that people call him the cave. Yes, Jyoti. You could either be a tourist to the cave, or you could punish yourself and torment yourself by going close, then going within, then traveling right to the center. And that will be death total. You will return to the world, but not as yourself, rather as the cave. Such misfortune is available only to those who are a little stupid. Only to those who are not very useful, neither to themselves nor to the society. Useless chaps who can unnoticed go to the cave and other such deserted and useless places and remain unnoticed, because who cares to notice a useless fellow? If you are someone who is greatly esteemed, if you are someone who is greatly responsible, then you will not be allowed to go to the cave. Even if you enter the cave, you will be dragged back because you are responsible, because so much rests on your shoulders. So first of all, you have to be a very ordinary and rather useless fellow. Secondly, you should be a little crazy. When after getting scared again and again, you should be prepared to return and delve deeper. The cave is available, but all depths are dangerous. You call only that as light which makes the carnal eyes functional. The other light you call as darkness. The cave is indeed very dark when it comes to your perception. You will not like it. But the cave has stories to tell and secrets to divulge. Only to those who bother, care, and love. No secrets are written on the fence or on the outside walls. The teacher is saying, you will get from me what you want to get from me. Tap me a little and all you hear is a meek ping. And strike me hard and you get a resounding peal. The onus of extracting from the teacher lies on the student. And if you are with the teacher and getting only peanuts, it means your monkey nature is overpowering you. You can keep diamonds and precious stones and all the scriptures. And spray a few peanuts among them and call a monkey. And what does the monkey get? Too bad. Too bad. Who chose to pick the peanuts? And are diamonds not available? That's what the teacher is advising, forewarning. You will get from me what you want. I'm a great reservoir. But I am inactive. I am a passive giver. The action will have to be taken by the seeker. The only thing that the teacher can promise is, I will not refuse. There is nobody to refuse. I do not exist to refuse. The one who could refuse does not exist. Who is the teacher then? The teacher is a passive availability. Who is the student then? The student is an active gatherer. The teacher's dharma is not to refuse. The student's dharma is to gather what is available. And their respective roles are cast in stone. They cannot be altered. Good that the student clarified this at the outset. As we said, Zen is not for those who want to be spoon-fed. Zen is not for those who cry in the face of life. Well, nobody taught me how to face you. In a sense, Zen is for the great opportunists who know how to make the best use of an opportunity. I know of a boy somebody couriered him a surprise gift, precious gift. He returned the package because in the transit somebody had scribbled a few ugly things on the packet. The teacher's duty is to make stuff available. The student's duty is to receive the right stuff and not bother about the packaging. This has been happening since centuries. This cannot be altered. The student will have to strike the bell. Whose responsibility is it to ring the bell? The student will have to ring the bell. There is nothing called an automatic electromechanical bell. The student cannot say, but if I was sleeping and not in a condition to ring the bell, then the bell should have rung to wake me up. This kind of an inverted, convoluted argument has no space in the spiritual domain. If you are sleeping, then you are not the right candidate. Then if life serves you peanuts, you should not complain. Why are you crying and complaining all the time? The bell will not ring on its own. But the bell will give you a lot if you go to it with the intention of listening. Do you want to listen? Do you want to listen? Then strike hard. Spirituality is not for gentle souls. You cannot caress a bell and hope to hear a thunder. Yeah? What? Hurt your hands striking the bell? Obviously the bell is heavy. For if it is not heavy, how can it deliver a thunderous peal? The bell is heavy and you were told to strike it hard. Oh. Your delicate fingers are hurting. Too bad. But yes, if you love the bell music more than you detest the pain in your fingers, then the bell is for you. This is the question you have to ask yourself. Do you love the music more? Or do you dislike your pain more? What matters more to you? Listening or your pain? On this single answer rests your fate. No other question has any worth. Answer this question and the answer will determine your life. Dear Acharya Ji, we had the story about the Guru saying that the Guru is like a bell and it depends on the student to strike the bell hard. What the student gets to listen from the Guru depends upon the student's honesty, curiosity and effort. Strike the bell hard enough and you will hear a resounding peal. But Acharya Ji, I do not have the strength to strike the bell hard. Somewhere deep within I know if I strike the bell with full strength and hear the ultimate, I may never again be able to enjoy the jingles. Also, I am so much addicted to my horse-like tendencies that I find that I can't do anything about it. It feels I am attached to an old wound and I don't want it to be healed. How much ever the patient may read or hear about healthy living, unless he is willing to get rid of the disease, even the doctor is helpless. A doctor can easily prescribe a pill by having which the disease can be permanently cured. But before the pill, the patient needs counseling to get him ready for the treatment. Please help me further in my treatment. Come for a counseling session. Done? Yes, Ashish, do come for a counseling session, but before that, let's hear out the joke. Somewhere deep within, I know if I strike the bell with my full strength and hear the ultimate, I may never again be able to enjoy the jingles. Hello. What really do you think of yourself? Huh? I will strike the bell and I will hear the ultimate. The ultimate is there for the taking. The ultimate has nothing better to do than to wait for your strike. The ultimate is so easily within your reach, right, Ashish? I will strike the bell and the ultimate will say, yes, darling, it's been so long I have been waiting. Just for you. What a seductive strike you have delivered. Give me a few more of these strokes. Please. Yes, Ashish, what are you? A macho man? And God is your consort? You will deliver the strike and God would be seduced. Seriously? Forget about your own experience. Have you not even read stories about those who were said to be self-realized? It takes your entire being, your entire life, and then much more than your entire life to even qualify to get a glimpse of the ultimate. And you are saying, I am withholding myself from striking the bell because if I strike the bell and the ultimate comes to me, what would I do? I am only half prepared. The ultimate is anyway not coming to you, Ashish. Why are you worried? Nothing is going to so quickly happen. No bride is all decked up and waiting for you. With the priests and the ceremonies all ready. See what you are saying. As if God is chasing you. And you are crying, stalker, stalker. The next thing in place would be an FIR. Vivekananda had Ramakrishna. And Vivekananda had all the erudition in the world. And still it is said that he never could get to Samadhi. Is Samadhi so cheap? Is Samadhi something of the market? But the worth of Samadhi and the elusiveness of Samadhi, the very difficulty of Samadhi is comprehended only by those who firstly try hard enough and honestly enough for Samadhi. Those who do not try hard enough and honestly enough feel that Samadhi is just anybody's cup of tea. And they say, well, samadhi is a good thing, but I think I want to postpone it for 6 months or so. Let me, complete my house and get my degree, and then I'll go for samadhi. What's next on your wish list, chap? I might go for samadhi, or I might go for a foreign travel. What do you think is samadhi? What do you think is self-realization or enlightenment? Huh? Something that you can book online? What is this? The ultimate is not available even to the most genuine of aspirants. Why would he come to somebody who has only half-baked intentions? Even when you will be fully prepared, you will find that he is not coming to you. How do you even entertain the thought of him being with you when you are not even half prepared? Read the old stories, see what they say. Oh, they are a lot of myth, just myth. But even the myth is a great teller. So there is little Dhruv. And look at his austerity. Look at his sacrifices. And then they say God came to him. Read about the rishis. And some story will tell you that particular rishi stood naked on the Himalayan ice on one leg for 5,000 years. And then Shiv came to him. Naked on the Himalayan ice on one leg for 5,000 years, and then Shiv came to him. Shiv doesn't come so readily, Ashish. Please. But that's the strange thing about spiritual pursuit. Those who have not even begun the pursuit are afraid of reaching the destination. And those who have long been in the pursuit are weary and disappointed because the destination is nowhere in sight. If you really want to realize how difficult, how unattainable the destination is, at least begin the pursuit. At least begin striking the bell, Ashish. And one thing I can assure you of, your greatest effort would not suffice. So there is no need to worry about success. Success is anyway not coming to you. That's what Ashish is worried about, What if I succeed? The genuine aspirant is worried. What if I fail? And you are worried. What if I succeed? You would anyway not succeed. At least not easily. So start striking the bell and strike it as hard as you can. As hard as you can. The fear of attaining a result would soon turn into the frustration of not attaining a result. That frustration would be the best thing that can happen to you. Start striking the bell hard, harder, to the best of your power and energy, and then some more. Right? That's my advice. Don't wait, don't delay. Don't just sit there and ponder. Get up and hit it hard. Hmm?